Alright, well, I'm starting up the recording for YouTube because I don't even remember where the last time we left off on Freedom Fighters, but I started over, so that's why I'm like, I don't remember the level I was on.
There we go. 27 hours on record. I feel like it'd be more if we did do it on whatchamacallit. Well, no, if 2 hours took up freaking whatchamacallit, like just the casual.
Yeah, but that's because we skipped cutscenes and everything. If we were streaming it, I don't think we would have skipped anything. Because we would have needed our break in the middle.
My achievements. Let's see. Any difficulty, any difficulty, any difficulty. Complete all chapters on amateur, complete all chapters on normal, complete all chapters on veteran. Oh no.
Yeah, we didn't do it on the PC version. We never even did it on 360 because we gave up because it was like one hit and it would be like, help me, I'm not gonna make it.
No, there it is. Complete all chapters on professional warrior. No. Damn it. We have to do it again.
Well, we never did it.
We have to play the game. We have to do it at professional.
Yeah, but it's not like we're gonna start with like basic gear because you're not gonna want to do that.
Don't want to do it the hard
I would
way.
have no issue doing that, but you wouldn't. Because getting you to play it one time, you'd play it one time, and then you'd be like, I don't want to go back. Like, getting you to come back to a game is super difficult. We just never return to certain things.
Do it. I'll make you a deal. Alright? Tomorrow, since I'm staying up late and everything, Final Fantasy's part of the plan, Breath of the Wild's part of the plan, and we'll start Resident Evil. Then, depending on, we can do it again for even both Saturday and Sunday, or just Saturday or Sunday, whatever you want to do, but we'll do it at least twice this weekend.
But are we starting with that, or are we ending with
any order you want, whatever you think will be the best, because I don't know if we're going to get frustrated or have a fun time and want to keep going.
I would just get all.
If we're having a fun time, want to keep going, it's going to suck if we start with it, but if we're having frustrated with it, it's going to suck if we end. So it's like...
Well, I'm going to have to test, because I got to make sure that it doesn't overheat my CPU. Not that it would, because Resident Evil 3 Remake does nothing to me.
Oh yeah, okay, that's fair. If it doesn't do anything.
But, and again, Resident Evil 5 wasn't on the RE engine.
On the RE engine.
Where you can
Only
move and shoot.
Can make sure your processor's doing nothing, because the game's not really that computationally expensive. I wonder what the RE engine's actually doing in the background. Jack shit. Anyway.
There is no engine. We lied.
The RE engine's just a placeholder. In fact, there's not even a game. This is all a dream. Wake up now. Snap.
It's just JPEGs loaded into your computer. Use them however you see fit.
Like, depending on whatever direction you move the joystick, we load another JPEG. We've simulated every single outcome of this game.
Let's move.
Okay, I'm in.
Only possible by the RE engine. Why is this game 600 gigabytes?
Shit ton.
1 in 10 billion different JPEGs. Well, you got them. No one asked for this.
Well, you got them.
Well, we don't know what to do with them now because we kind of went through and did it.
You wanted 4K in the RE engine? You got it. It's JPEGs. It's like, it's not even 4K. The JPEG's the worst kind.
The JPEG's the worst kind.
It's not even a PNG. Uncompressed JPEG. It's like, I don't think you understand what you're talking about.
Yeah, do you even know what a JPEG is? Only possible by the RE engine. Yeah, there we go. Alright, gotta stop doing that.
Someone's
it's gonna come
just
off
like
we actually have a thing against it for
nope,
some
and
reason.
I actually loved it, even though everyone hated on RE3 because yes, it isn't as good as RE2, but I still had fun with it.
RE3, only possible by the RE engine. Yeah, that's exactly the case.
Yeah, you can only play Resident Evil 3 and Resident Evil 2 with the Reach for the Moon engine.
No, it's called the Resident Evil engine, not the Reach for the Moon engine. I'm disqualifying their title they gave it.
Never.
They're wrong, I'm right.
Like I was
My
with the
opinion's
spelling
the
of your
only one that
name.
matters.
Like I was when I tried to spell your name.
Yeah.
I'm right, you're wrong. It's my opinion.
How the tables have turned. feels like my friggin' windows are gonna blow in because of this damn wind.
Good, you need the air.
What the fuck?
It's like too much air goes right in your mouth when you go to sand. Just
Is it like that windy where you are too, or no?
I'm in a basement. I can't tell. I literally can't see anything.
Well, you said like get like a door to the outside. I wasn't sure if you could like.
Well,
hear the
it's
wind.
up the stairs. I'm down
Oh.
the stairs. Like, literally, I can't see anything unless I go up those stairs.
I have to come and finally put that CPU paste on. I'm gonna like see your like entire setup. Be like, oh, now it makes sense.
Yeah, but you won't come down here, so.
Oh, this should help.
I can throw my phone down while I was recording something, and you toss my phone back up to me.
At
and I'll
that
watch
point,
it.
I would just record it.
The idea, I come to your house just for you to show me a recording of your place.
Yeah, this is what it looks like.
Like, is he just like really lazy and unhealthy? Like, no, he's terrified.
I mean, you could literally just put a mask and gloves and a hood on. You won't be touched by anything.
Go in it like as a freaking like a safety bubble or whatever.
Yeah, there's like a bubble right at the doorway for you to just walk into, and we roll you around in it.
Hazmat suits like lined up on the wall. Like these are for the guests.
Pull out.
The guest bedroom's like literally a blanket with a pillow inside a ball. That's like attached to the wall, so you can't just be rolling around freely at night.
It's like the idea that's completely sealed even so that you can't breathe inside it.
It's like we forgot. We don't get many guests.
When we do, they never come back. Actually, they never leave. We stuff them in the chimney.
We don't. Well, we did have a chimney, but we had to close off the fireplace. Like we had to seal it completely.
Dead bodies.
Yes, but no, it's because of, I forget what it was. There was issues with the chimney or the way it was, so we had to completely seal it because we couldn't do fires in it.
How will Santa get in though?
The windows.
Oh.
Just hear glass break. Santa!
He like comes through, breaks your glass with like a freaking beer bottle.
I'm here.
Oh, you don't look like Santa. I'm Mall Santa.
Tyrone Santa, bitch.
Tyrone said once. Every Mall Santa actually prefixes Santa with their own real first name.
You know, the stories never said that Santa was buff and black.
Well, no, that's
Here.
white is. I mean, I guess I have no way. Or why is Santa white? You know, like.
That's much better.
But now that's the thing. Do the people that are like, you know, because there are very racist type people, like against whites and everything too. But like, do you think there's people that are like Santa is black and or Asian and or whatever because they're just like, you know, fuck what the actual stories are. This is the real one. Kind of like how religion is, how the arguments go.
I mean, even with like Jesus or whatever, like the actual predicted skin tone of Jesus is more like, I mean, he was like Middle Eastern, so or like from like Jerusalem area, so it without a doubt he wasn't like a white guy, so to speak.
And I can't wait to get fucking shit on for this one. Who fucking triple made racist remarks today?
Oh, matter of civil.
This is why people probably wonder. It's like, man, he never mentions I'm trying to clean off my controller. His hands are sweaty. It's hot down here.
You just changed the topic completely.
No, it's but no, I just like that's why I don't talk about like anything race or stuff because like people just misinterpret so quickly and be like he's being racist. It's like no, I'm making a joke.
Yeah, then you tell him to shove it up the fucking tight asses.
And then they're like, how dare you be racist against tight asses? It's like an ass isn't a race.
Oh, I will prove you wrong. Come over here, butt Charlie.
Ugh. Which Charlie?
I don't even know what butt Charlie means.
Like
That is
early season of 2.5 Men Charlie, or
No, I just thought of like a butt with legs, and its name is Charlie, and the way it talks is like it's the cheeks are like two lips, but so it talks kind of
so
like
you
a
never.
sideways mouth.
I was say so you never watched that show Assy McGee on Adult Swim.
I have never heard of this before. But
I think that's what it was
basically
called.
What I'm describing.
Well, it did talk, and the whole point of the show was it was literally just ass and legs talking and a detective, and you never like. I think they would make jokes that you would see the front, but I think it was either blurred or it was always like those censored
Oh
where you
my-
always see behind them.
Assy McGee comedy, 2 seasons, 2006. 5.8 out of 10, 3 out of 5, 100% Rotten Tomatoes. Wow. How the hell? How did it get 100%? Nothing gets 100%.
Only the ass gets it.
Critic ratings 5, user ratings 0. How did 5 critics rate it perfect?
They like ass.
Some older teens will enjoy the juxtaposition. What the fuck is that word? I gotta. Juxtaposition is the literary technique in which two or more ideas, places, or characters and their actions are placed side by side in a narrative or poem for the purpose of developing comparisons and contrasts.
Yeah, and the
Why
teens.
is there a word for that?
And teens
Why
will
is
love it.
that? Wait, what?
And teens will love that.
Yes.
Hoist the flag.
Wait.
Somehow
hold
in
on.
all of that, I managed to do this mission.
Why is every single or 4 out of 5 of these reviews? Wait, hold on. Hold on. Rating 7 out of 10. Rating 3 out of 5. How does it have 100%?
100% of the people reviewed it.
100% of the reviewers reviewed. And 4 out of the 5 reviews are all from December 17th of 2019.
Someone finally got around to watching it.
And then the last one, the other one that's not December 17th is December 30th, 2019. They were all reviewed it within the same 13 days.
So if you bring the weapon back, it actually gets brought here to use.
Stop talking about the game. We gotta discover the mystery of Assy McGee's reviews.
I just want you to watch a clip of it and tell me how you feel about it.
Sounds like the theater was a hard fight. You came through, Chris. Good work.
I don't know why I just went to YouTube, like through the web browser when I could just
on the
open
Manhattan
the app.
side of the water.
Here we
Power
go.
lines run parallel with the bridge.
Well, I got C4, so I can do this now. B-H. B-I-H. Itch. Itch. I read up. Glad that none of that really was picked up. I was just mumbling shit to myself. I was just going, oh, blah, blah, blah. Not really mumbling anything. And it just like barely got picked up in anything. Not even Discord was really picking it up.
This way. You got it. Let's
Wait,
go.
how does Assy McGee? Ugh! He's eating it through the cheeks.
Yes.
No, he's blending the egg. What's he gonna do with the egg? Ugh! Ugh! Don't drink the yolk. Okay, ironically, him working out has been like the least weird thing. Does he have a pistol?
Yeah, he's like a detective or a cop.
Why'd he kill the dog?
I don't know.
So confused. Man, this entire cartoon is so ass backwards.
How long did you think that went up?
I mean, actually, it was like at the end of it.
Relax. Take it easy.
Well, this was, you know, I'm starting to understand the reason why you are.
You know, it's just funny is I remember seeing it when I was much younger, and like,
Explains so many
well, no,
things.
it's weird because like it wasn't like, I don't know. You would think that shit would gross me out. I never found it funny because I didn't really watch it because like when I was younger, I only had like the select shows I wanted to watch, like cartoon wise. So if it wasn't that, I didn't want to watch it. But fucking shit like Inuyasha and stuff that would come on Adult Swim like really late at night fucking scared me as a kid, and I don't know why. I don't know if it was because I didn't like the style, the cartoons, like animation style, or what, but it wasn't something I was accustomed to when I was younger. And then as I grew up, everybody's watched it and all this, and I'm like, well, shit, I've never really seen any of it because my pussy ass fucking didn't want to see it. Same thing with like Full Metal Alchemist. Like I've seen bits and pieces, but when I was younger, I was like, this is terrifying.
Yeah, that show even
But
now got me.
I mean, there are parts where it's like, okay, it's a little overboard, but it's what to expect when you're gonna watch an anime like that.
Yeah. I mean, the O3 was like really dark, and then the Brotherhood was like more lighthearted and kinder and more cartoony and fun. But O3 was just like, that was an emotional adventure.
I found the other day my Naruto game for the 360. One that
Wait, are you talking about Madara versus Madara?
The funny thing is, I was like, it would be fun to play, but like, the story for Naruto now, even though it's over, I guess I don't fucking know.
I mean, Boruto is still
well, there's that, but that means Naruto's over, and now we're following.
No, Naruto's a dad now.
Yeah.
Give me a report. Fall back.
But like, that's the thing. I don't know where that game even takes place. I haven't followed the story ever since like the early seasons, so like everything is so fucking all over the place that I just can't stick with shows and animes and stuff anymore. If I'm gonna watch it, it has to be like within
cream of the crop.
It has to be like a binge watch type deal, where I have to like watch like a good chunk of it. Too bad. No, I guess you're not bad. I don't know who you are.
Like basically, you have to watch something that's already completed, so you can do it all in one go and not.
Well, I wouldn't do it like right. I wouldn't wait in one go. Like I would be fine if I had to wait, but it's one of those things where it's like I would have to devote a lot of time to watching each part, like, or, you know, a big chunk of it at a time, so I could like start retaining the info and start getting the idea of what's happening. I just couldn't take a break from watching it, kind of thing. Like a year break and all that, I would probably, like, if it was front of TV, I'd start to get, I don't know, it's like, it's one of those things where, I guess if I gave it enough time and watched it from the beginning, I'll start to get it. But you know, because it's like, I managed to figure out Dragon Ball Z, even though that's pretty easy. But if you were to, like, watch it right in the middle, you'd be like, what the fuck's happening? And I mean, I did that because I never watched Dragon Ball, so I was like, I don't know what's happening, but I know Goku's the main character. I just remember when I was younger.
You gotta just watch like Attack on Titan at the very end and then be like, what the fuck?
I remember when I watched, I always kept thinking, like, there was no way Raditz was Goku's brother, like, never looking into the lore of it.
Look, taking out the power lines in the back, I'll do the trick.
So I was never knowing the lore, so I sat there like, there's no way, he was just lying to him this whole time, and then it's like, clearly, you know, if you read the thing, it was, you know, if you watch the Bardock stuff, you know that he was a Saiyan, and everything that happened.
What the fuck?
Did you watch all of Attack on Titan, or only parts of it?
I've all caught up. I've watched.
I was gonna say, I'm surprised you never.
It's only season 3. I thought it was up to season or going on season 5.
I thought you would have played the video games for shits and giggles of Attack on Titan.
I honestly wanted to. I fucking love Attack on Titan.
Because there is, I think they're co-op.
Oh.
Because I thought Funhouse played them.
Yeah, I think they did. I just don't remember them if they were co-op or not.
Yeah, because they played it together. So.
Oh. Alright, yeah, I just know they did. I don't remember anything about it, but I mean, I don't know, like it's more or less the story. Like I'm not too much into it from like I want to play a game version of it. It's just like need more story.
But imagine if we were the Titans attacks. I don't know. This is the guy who
know
doesn't
anything about the damn game.
There's a lot of I've seen like the big guys that they kill, and it's just really creepy.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up, especially some of the things that happen, like how you get emotionally attached to a specific character and then watch them get their freaking head spit off or get eaten in half. And
I mean, that kind of, well, all right, this is why it sucks, because like the only anime, and it's not even like a good one, because like Dragon Ball Z is good in its own, but like compared to others, you can get attached to anyone and you'll still see a character, because there's really no death penalty other than the whole once you die like twice you can't come back, and then they never get written to die.
yeah.
It's like the same. It's the same. Like they'll overcome the odds and grow stronger. They'll push it to a new level. That's the problem. It's not like another one where it's like, oh, here's this character, and eventually they're dead. You know, it's that they've developed for a couple episodes to a while, or even a season.
With Attack on, it's exactly that. Like Attack on Titan, like there was a certain character who was around for like 2.5 seasons and gone.
I'll probably figure out who it is too if I watch it. I'd be like, I bet John liked it. Oh, damn it! Damn you, unnamed Jeff.
Yeah, no, that. No, there's a lot of good ones out there.
Yeah, I'm like, I think the only anime is like, even though I don't remember much of it, like I just kind of remember the basics of how the abilities and everything worked, but was like Yu Yu Hakusho, which was like kind of in a weird way was like like Dragon Ball Z because of the whole like spirit gun, spirit attacks that kind of looked like Kamehameha type deal, like the attack like the ki blasts.
They just had a rip off.
I think Yu Yu Hakusho came first, but then again, I don't remember because I don't know the years. Hell, sometimes I forget that Dragon Ball Z was made so far back. Like, I keep thinking it's a little bit more modern, but it's not.
Yeah, no, I mean, at least the original Dragon Ball, that was what, 80s?
I've talked about it when I was playing Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, but it's like, man, did the Dragon Ball get away with a lot of stuff that they just do not do in Dragon Ball Z.
1986, that was the original Dragon Ball release date. It's a millennial anime. No.
But, like, Dragon Ball Original got away with so much that they do not do now. Like, they don't try to be... Well, that, but they don't try to be sexy with anything. It's just...
Oh, you mean the time that frickin' Master Roshi made Bulma, like, pretty much flash him for, like, some kind of deal, and it's like, Bulma was 16.
Yeah. I think there was even a part where her nipples actually showed at one point, but it was, like, for a very brief second.
Well, that's...
Could be wrong, though, but I don't know. That's what I heard people talk about.
I wonder if that's still a thing. I wonder if that's still a thing.
Nipples?
Is that still a thing? Images. Oh, damn it, it's not a thing anymore. No, damn it. When you used to type into Google age of consent in Japan, it would say like 13 years old or whatever, or like, or was it Tokyo, but it would have like the Chris Hansen face. That's just like the why don't you take a seat over there thing. Damn it, it's not that first thing anymore. It's actually like information.
It's actually weird, though, if you heard the basic premise of how they wanted Dragon Ball to go. Chi-Chi wasn't going to be Goku's interest. It was going to be Bulma.
Well, Bulma's a fucking slut.
Well, it was going to be that because of all the time they spent together and the chemistry that they were, like, building the characters to be. But because of like, in Japan and all that stuff, fine. But for us, the age gap was a little too weird. They had to give it, like... So they had to do Chi-Chi, even though Chi-Chi was the weirdest thing of them all. Because, like, look at her clothing at her age back then. She was in, like, a fucking... Remember. She was in, like, a little bikini, like, armor. You practically had, like, just covered her boobs and her crotch. That was it with a helmet that had, like, a weird boomerang, like, blade or something on it. Just literally look up Dragon Ball Chi-Chi.
I don't want to. I don't want to.
Okay, I mean, it's literally anime. I don't know why you're freaking out.
For God's sake, I currently have ads that are about freaking peace love. Damn it.
But it's not like...
Poke the fire. I've Googled too much weird shit. I'm afraid to Google anything outside the boundaries now.
It's not like I'm saying, hey, Chi-Chi's nude. I'm just saying, it's like you would just see what you look like in the show.
Yes, I've watched it before.
Yeah, so then when I tell you, you say you don't remember.
Yes, because it's like a vague memory. It's not something I want to remember.
Jeez, you're not going to get a bunch of ads off of that one thing. And you act like incognito mode isn't a thing.
It's not a thing to me. I don't cheat.
Cross this thing again.
Pull out! You heard me!
Pull out! You heard me!
Get them. Do it.
Gotta slow it down. My run-in first tactic hasn't been working so well.
Get them. Go, go, go.
I ran out of first aid kits randomly stashed around, so it made it difficult for me.
I'm still playing this, honestly.
Because I like it?
Well, I'm not saying like you don't like it. I just like forgot there was a thing going on.
I'm insulting my game taste, alright? Yes, I've played terrible games. We understand.
Of course, go, let's go.
I have no way, shape, or form said anything like that.
Yes, I played the bouncer. Stop guilt tripping me. It's like no one said the bouncer.
No one's trying to guilt trip you. I feel bad that I played it. Oh, do you have something to get out there, buddy?
Eventually, we'll have to go back and start over The Sopranos because I don't have my memory card from when I started that, so I have to do it again.
So you gotta watch what's his face get his.
Well,
head
if
in.
that glitches again, yes.
That wasn't a glitch. That was part of the core gameplay. Oh god.
God, even on like on an easier difficulty, I thought, okay, maybe because I'm playing on a harder difficulty at the time, there was a lack of ammo. But I feel like I never have enough ammo.
Enough ammo.
Ow, my ass. Just climbing, and it's just like, ow. Man, they have a good render distance. Bullets actually register that far. I'm surprised.
Regroup. Get back here, all of you. Lead on.
Get back, all of you. Like a whole different person said it. Planting the C4. You know, I'm probably running out of ammo because it's just, as usual, some missing game mechanic I'm not fucking aware of. It's like, oh, if you looked at the box, there was like little locks you could shoot that you could get ammo from. I punched that guy who was on the ground.
Fall back. Get moving. Regroup. Team, defend this area. Squad.
Damn it. This is the team I work with, John. I had to blow up the goddamn power generator. What they do when I find their dead bodies?
They're the greatest.
They died under it.
They're the greatest.
Here's a med kit. Get back up. It was like I played, you know, when we played the Terminator game, that's where the whole eating med kits came from. And then after I played this, I'm like, I'm just feeding my med kits to get them back on their feet. Like, please stop.
Can't need any more bandages today.
Like, please, I don't want to eat them. You just put it on my
Alright, no
wound.
bandages. Start eating this cotton balls and drinking, washing it down with some isopropyl alcohol. Oh god, it burns.
I got alcohol in my veins. I'm ready to go.
Get back here. Come on. Recon and report. Move, move. I'll scout ahead. Report activity.
Have any ammo? Oh my god. Fuck this car.
Take this. You'll be fine. Regroup. Go, go, go.
Regroup. Got 2 med kits. We gotta be careful. We're almost to the area to hoist the flag.
Abort, everybody. Defend here. Team. Take it easy.
I got 1 med kit left.
Thank you so much.
Now join my team. I can have 4 people now. Let's show them what 4 freedom fighters can do. Help!
Let's go. Eliminate target. Move. Take them down. Do it. Take them out. Get moving. Pull out, all of you.
Pull out, all of you. I like how gravity hit that guy real hard after I shot him dead.
Pull out. You heard me. Regroup. Stand your ground.
Do it. Defend here.
Bring it on. Get moving.
I'm gonna send my men in. I'm too hurt for this. I have one med kit. I gotta be careful. If I die, I gotta do it again. Swap weapons. I'm hitting X. Follow me.
Abort. Move. Report any activity. Yep. Get back here. Come on. Roger that.
I can barely see where this fence breaks. Where did they jump from? Right here.
Fall back. Squad.
Fall back. Squad. Jesus, Terry, don't get in my face like that. Invisible wall. Find first aid kits, please. I'm out of them. They fuel my anger.
Regroup. All of you. Show me the way.
Like, man, what could be the next game I play, like, when I'm done with this? Maybe Call of Duty World at War PS2 edition?
Oh God. Do
With
you
a
still
whole...
have that?
Yes, I do, and it has a completely different story than what World at War on the Xbox was. It doesn't have
mean-
COD zombies, like the Nazi zombie stuff.
God, the one good one. No. The
That's... I remember that was so upsetting to me, because I was like, I wanted COD, like, COD World at War, because it was like, hey, you're gonna play zombies with friends. And I got the PS2 version because my mom picked it up and she didn't know games very well.
I just like how, like, relating to the COD or Nazi zombies thing. Like back when we were in like high school or whatever. Like I remember sometimes I would overhear conversations and like girls would mention, be like, "Oh yeah, I play video games. I play Nazi zombies." I'd be like, "Oh cool!" Like girls actually do play Nazi or like things. 'Cause, you know, I was a young like boy and I didn't realize girls played video games. And then little by little I realized, oh, that seems to be the only thing.
Well, it was like, it was the first thing, like, you know, a short attention span, like you just had to sit in one spot and shoot and survive, so it just became
Yeah.
an easy to pick up and play thing for a lot of people.
That's a good way to put it. Yep. Makes sense.
Better than, you know, if you just handed your girlfriend who has no game experience whatsoever the controller.
Here,
It's
play
like,
Soul Calibur.
I was saying, here, play Call of Duty on Veteran, have fun.
No, never again. Never again. That
Unless
fucking
we
bastard
co-op
could
it.
once shoot me in the head, and the amount of time Reznov said, "You grazed him." I will never forget that.
But we got to do it in Call of Duty's in the co-op version on PC.
That would be so much easier.
I know, so it'd be fun. And then get the achievement for sniping that guy with a pistol.
Oh, fuck that shit. Only if we can turn on some death cards. You remember those?
I don't even
you?
remember what some of them did.
And one of them was called Sticks and Stones, where I think you had only grenades and grenades.
Yeah, but I want to play the game with actual guns, like, because I like the old weaponry.
Oh.
It defeats the purpose if I'm going to play it and we don't get to use guns.
I think another one like turned on paintball mode or something.
But I want guns. Real bullets. Guns. War.
Another one took off Sergeant Reznov's clothing. No, sorry, that was another.
That was
thing.
my mod.
That was my mod.
Too bad we didn't have any of the other ones with zombies because of the updated maps, the custom maps that people had made. Because I'm assuming the other ones, if I saw, there were maps, custom maps made for some of the other COD zombie ones.
Maybe one day.
Act like I'm ever gonna have money one day and you're gonna have time.
It's the struggle. I have all the money but no time, and you have all the time
Fall
but
back,
no
team.
money. Money.
I don't like having it, but at least I have an excuse for not fucking having a job for what I do going for an interview. It's like, well, this thing happened.
Yeah.
And
You
it
know
sucks.
that thing called coronavirus?
No, you're making it
Yeah,
up.
what's going on? No, you're making it up. I'm a denier.
Fucking lies.
God, what was it? When I was in Target, I saw like a sign on the window, and it threw me off for a second because it said they're only letting one customer in the store at a time. And my brain interpreted that as like, or they were saying like to practice social distancing, they're only letting one customer in the store at a time. But the wording of it was like they were only allowing one customer to shop at a time. So I walked in, I made eye contact with like the employees, like, am I allowed in? And then it settled in my brain for a second. I was like, oh, you mean enter the store one at a time? Got it. I'm allowed to be in here.
You're looking around like, they're like, oh, he must really be practicing it. He's looking around to make sure no one's around. He's making eye contact. No.
And afterward, I was like embarrassed. I was like, God, I'm so glad I'm not going to visit this place for like another 2 weeks. Like.
And then, hey, at least you gave them something to talk about.
Yeah, no, it was like I felt so uncomfortable walking in. I was like, am I allowed to be in here? Then it occurred to me, I'm like, it'd be so stupid if Target was like, we're only letting one single customer have the entire freedom of the store for however long they want.
No, they put a timer on them.
Yeah,
I don't think I need to go this way, but according to the map, I'm just somewhere.
Eliminate everybody.
The one thing I hate, like, usually they have them on doors just for reasons, but my biggest thing that I always worry about when I go to a door is if it's not automatic, is it push or is it pull?
It's not automatic, is it?
Because I don't want to be that guy that fucking pulls on a push or pushes on a pull and just slam into the door.
Oh, I've done that before. It's funny.
I literally have worked at that McDonald's for so long, and every time I went to the door, I'm like, which is it? Which is it again? I can't think of it right now. It's like my mind's drawing a blank. I can't get out of here.
You start freaking out.
How do I leave?
Get back here. Let's go.
They're like, oh God, is he trapped in? We're all trapped, and they're all freaking out.
Were you here when I talked about the fact that our fucking owner decided that, like, we shouldn't do the McRib because he didn't think it would sell?
Yeah, I remember that because I was hurt emotionally by it.
Well, it's a good thing you don't go to that McDonald's anyway.
Fund the entire thing. Wait, what?
That's why you don't go to that unnamed McDonald's anymore.
I don't even live in the freaking area.
Yeah, the area of unnamed. Retracted.
Retracted.
Like redacted or something. I don't know. Like,
yeah, I don't know.
I've hoisted the dirty flag.
Ew.
Yeah, somebody pooped on this. Man, that toilet paper struggle.
Ew, yeah, what the hell? What? Are there actually 50 stars on there?
I mean, did they render that? I was gonna say, did they actually render all this, or like, decided to put it all in on this game? I couldn't hold the screen up for you to actually sit there and count, or I would have.
No, I wasn't gonna count anyway.
I was gonna just sit here and be like, so did you count it? Just be awkward that we've been sitting here.
Say no, and then you're just like, you unpatriotic fuck.
He's a commie.
He's a commie. He's not counting the stars on the flag to make sure there's 50.
The fuck's
Shoot him.
It's like he's a commie. The fuck's a commie? Basically a god.
Oh my god.
Oh sweet, I got binoculars. It took all
I
this
never
time.
put that together. I'm just sitting here now realizing that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
There's an underlying message
Now
to
that
Dragon
we
Ball
control
Z.
the power supply
Basically a god.
Communist propaganda. Dragon Ball Z's communist propaganda.
It's like, the fuck's a commie? Basically a god, but I'm right here. You really believe you're hyped that much? I am the hype.
down the bridges. We need to
Yeah,
choke off
yeah, there's so
reinforcements
much
and
golden
equipment being
fucking dialogue.
transported from warehouses out to the surrounding areas. Some elite Soviet
It's good
forces
they
have their
ended it before
HQ
they
located
dragged
here,
it
so
on
it's
too long.
heavily
Well,
guarded.
they probably wouldn't have dragged on
Hoist
too long.
our
It's just it
flag
might have been
over
harder
it.
to figure out
It'll
what
be
the
a
fuck to do
tremendous
with
boost
Boo.
to our fighters' morale.
Boo isn't everyone's favorite anyway.
Make him hyper.
I just wanted to know if I wanted to see their version of Super Saiyan 3, which would have just been like the pop noise to instantly 3. It probably would have just been like that.
Yep.
Where's my eyebrows?
Yeah, you're right. It would have been very not. I can't say timid, but like, or what's the word I'm looking for? Mellow, basic, hard to work with material. Aside from having more Mr. Satan, I would have done anything else to have more Mr. Satan.
Every time I play Dragon Ball Z with Xenoverse, it's like, it's me, the champ. I'm the champion. Get my ass kicked. Like, why would I play as him?